Dear students, today's my topic is cuboid or rectangular paralleloid. Okay, cuboid is also known as rectangular paralleloid. Okay, the cuboid, examples of cuboid: matchstick box, wooden box, shoe box, your math book, your classroom, bricks, etc. These are the examples of cuboid. Okay, so before starting this cuboid, I just want to talk about rectangle little bit. Okay, you know very well about rectangle, but I just want to recapitulate about rectangle little bit. I want to discuss about the rectangle also, because the paralleloid or cuboid is such a solid which is surrounded by 6 rectangular surfaces. Okay, cuboid or rectangular paralleloid is surrounded by 6 rectangular surfaces. That is why we must, before learning cuboid, first we should know about rectangle. Okay, this rectangle, this is length, everybody knows. This is breadth. Okay, if I have to find the area inside the rectangle, okay, how much space is occupied this boundary, that is called the area of this rectangle. Okay, how to find the area? Very simple, L times breadth. Okay, L times breadth, that is area. Whenever you have to find the area of any rectangle, we simply multiply length and breadth together to find area. Okay, very simple. Okay, now you just see cuboid. Now let me again draw one rectangle. First of all, we must draw one cuboid here. Okay, cuboid, that rectangle, I forgot to tell you, rectangle is two-dimensional figure because length and breadth are measured in rectangle. Okay, in paralleloid, length, breadth and height, all three are measured. So the paralleloid, this cuboid, all are known as three-dimensional figure. Okay, now you see it is a rectangle. Okay, now let me draw one more rectangle in this way from the middle of that rectangle. Okay, now you join the vertices. Now the shape which you have obtained here, this is paralleloid or cuboid, or rectangular paralleloid or cuboid. This is okay. Here you just understand, this is length, this is breadth, and this is height. Length, breadth and height. Okay, this is three-dimensional, 3D figure. We said a 3D figure. It is three-dimensional figure or three-dimensional shape because three length, breadth and height are measured in paralleloid or cuboid. So that is why it is called three-dimensional shape. Okay, so today we are going to read about cuboid only. I will elaborate this very nicely. Okay, I will take one example to explain this cuboid. You see here, this book. Okay, this is math book. Okay, so in this math book you see here how many surfaces are here. I just want to show you the surfaces. You see, this is the surface, the plane surface. This plane surface, how does it look? It is looking rectangular. Okay, it looks like a rectangle. You should just opposite to this surface, this here. You see here, this is also rectangular. Okay, you see this surface, it is also looking like rectangle. Opposite to this surface, rectangle. You see here, this surface, this is also rectangular surface, and this is also rectangular surfaces. Means this book is totally surrounded by 6 rectangular surfaces. Okay, so this book is a cuboid. Okay, so in book you see here, in this cuboid, what are the name of different parts? Let me discuss. This is length. Okay, this is also length. This is also length. This is also length. Okay, breadth. This is breadth from here to here. From here to here. This is also breadth. This is also breadth. 4 length, 4 breadth, and 4 height. These vertical lines. Okay, this is vertical lines are height. 4 height. So how many edges are here. How many sides altogether? There are altogether 12 sides, and sides are also known as edge. Edge means the line where two surfaces meet. Okay, this surface, you see this surface and this surface are meeting at this line. So this line is one edge of these two surfaces. Okay, so like that there are altogether 12 edges, and the point where the line segments are meeting, that point is called vertex. Okay, now we will discuss about the surfaces. Altogether 6 surfaces, and each surface is a rectangle. Okay, each surface is a rectangle. In the